Hello everyone! Ever heard of the term frame data? Well, if you've been playing Tekken recently, you must have heard about its addition to the in-game practice mode. I initially wanted to cover frame data and punishment in separate videos, but seeing as they work hand in hand, I thought I'd try explaining both of them at once. I'll break down all that you need to know about these two mechanics in the simplest way I can. Strap on your seatbelts, let's begin. Generally speaking, moves go through three phases from the moment you press the button until you're back to neutral. The first thing is startup, which is how long it takes for the move to become active. Active, which is when the move is capable of dealing damage. And lastly, recovery, which is how long it takes for your character to return to neutral, allowing you to do the next action. A move having a short startup is great, because the window of time for your opponent to land a counter hit on you is smaller. Having more active frames on your move is also great, because the window of time in which the move is capable of dealing damage is longer. A good example is Alice's chainsaws. For as long as the chainsaws are out, they're capable of dealing damage, so they have a lot of active frames. A lot of recovery frames, on the other hand, is not good, because the window of time for your opponent to retaliate with an attack before you're able to block again is longer, leaving you vulnerable for the duration of the recovery frames. On an important note, startup frames can change depending on your current frame advantage or disadvantage, meaning if the opponent uses a move that leaves them at +1, which also means you're -1, and then both of you go for a one jab which starts at 10 frames, his will be active before yours, because yours will come out in 11 frames instead of 10. Now that we have a basic understanding of how frame data work, let's get into the second part of this video. Punishment is something you understand very easily when you look at it in action. We previously stated that one jabs start in 10 frames. They have, for the most part, the shortest startup in the game. One jabs or one jab strings coming out in 10 frames means if the opponent uses a move that leaves them at -10, your jab will connect right before the opponent recovers and starts blocking. This is guaranteed damage, which is often referred to as, you guessed it, a punish. You are punishing the opponent for using a move that left them at a -10 frame disadvantage. So, moves are labeled unsafe starting from -10 and below, because if a move leaves the opponent at -9, your jab that starts up in 10 frames will not connect. Moves that leaves the opponent at -9 and above are labeled safe, because you can't punish it. Now let's go lower from here. If a move leaves them at -11, you use a move that starts up at 11 frames, and it'll be guaranteed to hit. -12 frames, same deal. If your character doesn't have a move that starts at 12 frames or any other frame, you use the next fastest thing, so I'll use Lee's 11 frame punish again. -13, -14, you better believe you're getting punished. You want to use your most damaging move that starts up at whatever frames disadvantage the opponent is in. That means you can punish someone who is -12 with a move that starts up at 10 frames, like your jab string, but you should practice using your best punisher for that situation to get the most damage possible. You wouldn't want them to get away with spamming unsafe moves, do you? At -15 is when things get exciting. You see, for a lot of characters, their fastest launcher starts up at 15 frames. I hope you see where I'm going with this. When the opponent is at a -15 frame disadvantage, we'll punish with our best 15 frame punisher, which is often a launcher that leads to a combo. You get a lot of damage from this. Not launching an opponent who is -15 or lower is a waste of a ton of potential damage, so doing your homework to know which moves are launch punishable is crucial to optimizing your punishment. I hope this video is clear enough and helps people struggling with these two concepts. Thank you for watching, and as always, have a wonderful day.